What are stem cells? Cristiano Ronaldo, Tony Robbins and Novak Djokovic have taken them, and look at how young, powerful and influential they still are. At the end of this video, you'll find out how to get all your energy back and more power than you've ever had before. Stem cells are a type of cell that has the ability to develop into many different types of cells in the body. They are essential for the growth, repair, and maintenance of the body's tissue. Stem cells can be found in various locations in the body, such as the bone marrow, blood, and embryonic tissue. They have the potential to be used in regenerative medicine and the treatment of a wide range of diseases and injuries. How to do stem cell treatment? Stem cell treatment, also known as regenerative medicine, involves using stem cells to repair or replace damaged or diseased cells in the body. Specific treatment method can vary depending on the condition and the stem cell source. One standard method is using stem cells from the patient's bone marrow or fat tissue, which are then injected into the affected area. This is known as autologous stem cell therapy. Another method uses stem cells from donated sources, such as umbilical cord blood or embryonic tissue. This is known as allogeneic stem cell therapy. The stem cells can also be treated in the lab to change into specific cells before being transplanted into the body. It's important to note that stem cell treatment is a complex process and requires the expertise of a qualified and experienced healthcare professional. It's also important to be aware that the safety and effectiveness of stem cell treatments for many conditions have not yet been fully established by scientific research. It's crucial to consult with a qualified healthcare professional and seek out facilities that have been appropriately licensed and accredited to ensure the safety and efficacy of the treatment. Just imagine if you could tap into this crazy power source. Keep watching to find out. Can we become immortal from human embryonic stem cells? Healthcare professionals would like to assure you that the concept of immortality in human beings is not scientifically feasible at this time. While stem cells have the potential to be used in regenerative medicine and the treatment of a wide range of diseases and injuries, they have not been proven to provide immortality. It's important to remember that stem cell research is a rapidly evolving field. While there have been many promising developments, much is still not yet understood about the use of stem cells in medicine. It's also important to be aware of stem cell treatment's potential risks and limitations and consult a qualified healthcare professional before undergoing any stem cell therapy. It's also crucial to be aware of the ethical concerns surrounding embryonic stem cells and ensure that treatments are done ethically. In conclusion, while stem cells hold great promise for the future of medicine, the idea of immortality through stem cell therapy is not currently scientifically supported. Many pro athletes are using it, though. How to take stem cell test DKMS. Healthcare professionals can tell you that taking a stem cell test with DKMS, which stands for Deutsche Knochenmarkspenderdatei, German bone marrow donor file, is a simple process. Involves a quick and easy cheek swab. The first step is to register with DKMS and request a kit. Once you receive the kit, you need to swab the inside of your cheeks with the special swabs provided. You then send the swabs back to DKMS in the prepaid envelope provided. The swab samples will be analyzed by DKMS, and if you are found to be a potential match for someone needing a stem cell transplant, you will be contacted for further testing. It's important to note that being a potential match does not necessarily mean you can donate, as other factors must be considered. However, by registering with DKMS, you could potentially save a life and give someone a second chance at health. It's also important to note that this is a voluntary process, and you can cancel your registration anytime. I would encourage everyone to consider registering as a stem cell donor with DKMS or a similar organization, as it's a simple process, and it can potentially save someone's life. How do stem cells respond to injury? Healthcare professionals can tell you that stem cells play a vital role in the body's response to injury. When an injury occurs, stem cells in the affected area are activated and begin to divide and differentiate into the specific types of cells needed to repair the damage. A massive reason why Cristiano is still as young and fit as he is at the age of 37. For example, in the case of a wound, stem cells in the skin will differentiate into new skin cells to close the wound. In the case of an injury to the heart muscle, stem cells in the heart will differentiate into new heart muscle cells to repair the damage. This process of repair and regeneration is known as tissue repair, a vital function of stem cells. It's important to note that the body's ability to repair itself can be limited by age, disease, or other factors. In some cases, stem cell therapy may be used to supplement the body's natural repair processes and accelerate healing. It's also important to note that stem cells are present not only in the adult body but also in the embryonic stage. Embryonic stem cells are pluripotent, meaning they have the ability to develop into any type of cell in the body, and it's been used to repair the damaged cells in the body. In conclusion, stem cells play a vital role in the body's response to injury by activating and differentiating into the specific types of cells needed to repair the damage. However, the body's ability to repair itself can be limited by age, disease, or other factors. In some cases, stem cell therapy may supplement the body's natural repair processes and accelerate healing. How to keep cord blood stem cells in a freezer. Healthcare professionals can tell you that preserving cord blood stem cells is a process that involves freezing them at incredible temperatures temperatures in order to maintain their viability. The process of freezing cord blood stem cells is commonly known as cryopreservation. The first step in preserving cord blood stem cells is to collect them from the umbilical cord at the time of birth. The cord blood is then processed and stored in a particular freezing container called a cryovial. The cryovial is then placed in a controlled rate freezer, gradually reducing the temperature to -196 degrees Celsius. This slow freezing process helps to prevent the formation of ice crystals, which can damage the cells. Once the cord blood stem cells are frozen, they can be stored in a liquid nitrogen tank for long-term storage. This is a very safe and efficient method of preservation that can preserve cells for decades. It's important to note that storing cord blood stem cells in a private bank comes with a cost. Families have to decide whether to keep cord blood privately or donate it to a public bank. Public banks are non-profit organizations that make cord blood available to anyone who needs it, and they don't charge for storage or retrieval. In conclusion, preserving cord blood stem cells involves the process of cryopreservation, which involves freezing them at tremendously low temperatures. The cord blood is collected, processed and stored in a particular freezing container called a cryovial and then stored in a liquid nitrogen tank for long-term preservation. It's crucial for families to weigh the options of private or public storage depending on their preferences and budget. Want to learn how to increase stem cells naturally or where best to get them? Watch the following video.